Hey guys, my name is Mario, and I am a little bit of a foodie, and I love having a lot of South Indian cuisine. Of course, trying other cuisines as well. But South Indian cuisine is currently my forte, as to say. Anyways, I thought I'll go about giving a bunch of tips, tricks, etc. as to where do you find good food and whatnot. So this is the first time I'm actually going about this. So uniqueness about what we are doing today is that we're just heading back from Chennai. So a group of three of us. I have a friend here, Param, who's on the wheels right now, and there's Anurag at the back. And yeah, so we just tried out a bunch of places in Chennai. To be honest, we went ahead. We had Sarvana Bhavan, we had Vasant Bhavan. No, we didn't do Vasant Bhavan actually. We missed that. Yeah. So what else we did was we did a lot of A to B. Unfortunately, we had like 4 stops at A to B in a 2-day trip. So that's like a lot, given that you also have that in Bangalore where we're coming from. Anyways, we finally had Murugan Idli shop, which was something that I really enjoyed, and a lot of us here enjoyed. Like all three of us actually enjoyed it, so it was great. So while we were on the topic, we were thinking about there's this concept of idli podi. You've heard of this? Podis. Let's just say podi, right? So what are the different types of podis that exist, and where would you probably find them? Is what the topic of today's discussion is about. So podi means powder in Tamil, and that's where the word comes from. It, if I'm not mistaken, also means the same in Telugu, which is another cuisine which is also famous. I mean, the Andhra cuisine is also famous for having podis. So the idli podi that you usually get in a bunch of places. So A to B, Saravana Bhavan I think does give idli podi upon request, otherwise they don't. Murugan Idli shop is known for a lot of podis. Okay, so when you ask for podi dosa, the podi that they put inside is usually a mixture of some dals as well as some copra. Copra is dry coconut, and a bunch of red chili ground together. I mean, dry fried and then ground together. That has a very different, unique taste. And if you were to buy A to B's idli podi, or they call it idli chili powder, or if you had to buy, say the one from Shakti or Achi, all of these are very good, idli podis that exist. So the one with Murugan Idli shop is very different, because you will find that it suddenly tastes extremely different from what you've known. That's because they use a lot of curry leaf, so dried curry leaf powder. That's effectively what makes their taste unique. That with some tamarind dry fried together, and I'm not sure about all the other ingredients, but definitely it's a very different taste. So that's another variety. So the other kinds of podis that exist are the ones that you have with rice. So with rice, there's this common thing called as dal rice powder. So dal rice powder is basically dal with some salt and some chili powder. So if you buy it from Andhra shops, it's extremely spicy. As you know, Andhra cuisine is spicy. If you buy it from any shops in Tamil Nadu or any of the brands from Tamil Nadu, they are relatively less spicier. But that being said, South spiciness is a lot different from places where you guys would probably be eating from. So I'd suggest taking it with a bit of caution. If you understand what South spiciness is, then it would probably make sense. Then you have this thing called as the karvapillai. Karvapillai stands for curry leaves, and curry leaves once again dry fried with a bunch of other ingredients together. And you basically mix gingerly oil, or you mix ghee if you're a fan of it. Ghee also reduces the amount of spiciness of anything that you eat. So that's a good mixture to have. So I generally am a fan of Parippu podi, as well as the one that you get at Murugan Idli shop, which is like I said, curry leaves. And there's another variety, I don't really recollect the name, that's got a slightly different tinge of color. So when you go and you buy it from Achi, actually sells that. Shakti masala also sells that. Yeah, you can try that. So basically, instead of making sambar and rasam, you can usually spice it up by having these podis as well. So yeah, that's it for now, and I shall leave you with a shot of us on the highway.